Turn to
You tell them how you think we met.
What you mean how I think we met?
Like you just got through saying that you think we met on something else.
Even if I tell you how we met, you still gonna say it's wrong.
No, go ahead and just say what you think. I have like a really good memory.
I don't think we met on her.
Okay,
I don't think we met on her.
All right, well
we didn't meet on her.
Where did we meet?
We met on. It had to be like Tinder.
Wrong, because I never been on Tinder.
Or it had to be no. Like I was saying, the reason why I don't think we met on her is because I met my ex on her.
Right. But we weren't talking like that when we met on her.
This is giving me a headache right now. Cause I'm really trying to figure out how we met.
Like we were just talking like friends talking, and I feel like it got to the point where we were talking through her so much. You're like, just text me, or I told you to just text me.
I really wish I didn't.
And he was like, okay. And you eventually hit me up on my phone.
I really wish you didn't delete my account. Because I could actually like go back in my messages and shit.
The thing is, mine's not even deleted. I just can't get into it because I didn't sync it to my Instagram or nothing.
I synced it to my Facebook.
I didn't do either.
I linked it to my Facebook.
I just signed up with email when they had the whole sign up with email thing.
Who DM'd who first?
I messaged you first.
Regardless of
what? I messaged you first. Probably some generic like "Hey beautiful" or some shit.
Aww.
Yeah, whatever.
And that's how you friend zoned yourself after a while.
What?
That's how you friend zoned yourself after a
while.
What
do you mean? What do you mean that's how I friend zoned myself? What does that mean?
You friend zoned yourself.
But like
after I gave you my number, after we met on her, quote unquote, however you want to put it.
Whatever the fuck.
You were texting me and things like that. I don't know. I figured that you were talking to somebody else.
The whole time?
Yeah.
The whole 3 years?
Yes. Either you were with somebody else, flirting with somebody else, someone you had a crush on, because you were always had some type of indication of you being with somebody else or just
like
had a crush. I go over this with you all the time. When we go on Snapchat and things like that.
Yeah.
I remember back then, before they was all techie and shit now, I was like, okay, let me go through her. Let me go to her part, her Snap. Come to find out, you know, like I said, that one night I saw you on Snapchat and you had 2 kisses. You had one on this cheek and one on this cheek. So I'm thinking either she just a hoe out here or maybe she just flirting.
Long time
but I remember for some reason, I remember.
You remember that instance out of everything else?
Yep, out of everything else. And I also remember you having a picture. I don't know if I saw it on Facebook, Instagram, or Snapchat. No, it was you sitting on the couch. One girl on one side and one girl on the other side.
They were my friends.
You think I'm gonna think that they your friends?
Why you couldn't just ask that?
I don't know. I just felt like it was awkward. Like, you probably think, oh, maybe she's stalking me or some shit, asking me all these questions and blah, blah, blah.
No.
Yeah.
I was watching you, like, long before, you know, this.
How long?
I already told you.
I'm gonna say it again.
Why?
You know why.
I don't know. Like, I was always, like, looking out for you, like, when you would post and shit. And I don't even remember how. Because at first we were just friends on, like, Insta, maybe Snap. And then Insta and Facebook. Like, I don't like nobody on Facebook.
Oh, speaking of Facebook, that's how I also thought you had a girlfriend on Facebook. Because you had a Women Crush Wednesday.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
like,
I remember.
The one Women Crush Wednesday I do, like, ever.
Yeah. Because obviously, okay, she never does Women Crush Wednesday. So the one time she does do it, you know, boom. So I was like, okay. Told you I liked you. Well, like a few months back I told you I liked you. But during that time span when me and my ex was like drifting off and shit like that, I've been liked you. I just didn't do anything. Because you friends on yourself.
So did you like me before you and ex got together?
I had like a smidget of a thing for you.
A smidget?
A smidget on you. Like social media wise. Just creeping a little bit.
I feel that. I did the same thing.
Yeah, but you wasn't in a relationship.
I was.
See, so I was right. You were in a relationship.
Not during the time you thought I was.
Well, Well then, excuse the fuck out of me.
But like when we had first met, that's when I was like, me and my ex were talking. That's like when I first started talking. And she kept asking who Naya was. I was like, Naya's just my friend. Mm-hmm. But I liked that you liked it. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Give me a kiss.
But
so basically, how do we meet?
Okay, we met on her.
Oh, now it's on her. It was on Tinder 10 minutes ago.
We met on her, and then from there, of course, she DM'd me. I don't DM nobody. Not like on some light skin.
Oh, some light skin shit? Oh, yeah. Light skin shit is cool.
Okay, maybe it was on some light skin shit, but
I don't respond to people when they DM me.
On some light skin shit.
On some light skin shit.
So if I would have DM'd you first, would you have messaged me back?
Yeah, you fine.
So what about the other girls that DM'd you?
Sometimes like people know that they're not so attractive, and they kind of just message out of their league. That sounds really mean, but like true. So
you felt like I was out of your league,
basically.
I forgot.
Not like on some like unattractive shit, but I just feel like your standards are like really high. I was like,
you just don't know. I don't think that highly of myself.
And
I don't think that highly of myself.
All right, there's one instance I remember like clear as fucking day. I went to Buffalo Wild Wings one night, right, because I was hungry and I was broke, but I had just got my financial aid. So I was like,
so you was balling.
Yeah, so I was like, I'm gonna get some wings. And so I was texting him, and he started sending me pictures out of nowhere. I was like, oh snap! You sent me like 2 pictures, and there was a picture. That one picture I showed you that you said was like real old on my phone, so I can't show you. But when you had the braids and you had the jacket, this is this gray jacket on or whatever.
Braids.
And I sent you.
I remember braids, but I don't remember no gray jacket.
I'm gonna show you. And I sent you the text message back. I said, oh snap! I'm getting pictures out of nowhere now.
Oh, I remember that. I remember you saying that, but I just don't remember what picture.
Yeah, I remember that. And was you in a relationship then?
No, I wasn't. That's probably why I was doing that, because I wasn't with nobody. Because I was somebody, I wouldn't be sending you pictures out the blue like that.
And you would send me videos and shit out the blue like for a minute, and then you just stop, and then we just stopped talking, and she would text me back once a month.
Wasn't once a month.
Once a month.
It wasn't once a month.
Once a month.
It was like once every 2 weeks.
Once a month maybe.
It was once every 2 weeks.
Once a month maybe. She's playing me. Bro, I was just trying to have conversation because I didn't think you liked me like that. Playing me.
There were instances where I would, what's the word I'm looking for? I would dip out on her. I wouldn't show up. I wouldn't go nowhere.
And then not text me for 2
We'll make
weeks.
plans.
Yeah. Like, hey, I'm going to come. And I'll be like, all right.
Like one time.
And then wouldn't show up.
One time she was supposed to come to Pluckers at my job.
And she left. And I was there.
She was there.
She was like, I'm so sorry, Mel.
And I felt bad for
Didn't hit me up for 2 weeks.
And I didn't talk to her for 2 weeks because I felt like she was mad at me. I really did feel like you were mad at me. So I'm like, let me not talk to her for a while. She might be mad. I'm gonna give her a chance to like cool
and now
off.
that I know how close you live, the fuck you could have turned your ass around. You ain't you ain't shit, bro. Low key, like now I know like you live like 10-15 minutes from Plucker, so like you low key could have came back.
You know how it is when you come home from work, you take your shower and you go to bed. You are not getting out of bed after that.
I drove over an hour to go to Pluckers to see her, so she couldn't get out of her bed for 10 and drive 10-15 minutes to come see me for like 5. I guess fine. We'll get on the phone one day.
Yeah,
and then we
did get on the phone one day this year.
Cause you called me out the you texted me. Hold on.
Texting me out the blue. No, look, let me say my piece. And you can say your piece. Okay, deal.
Okay.
Cause I was going through a breakup and shit, and I texted her while I was at work. I was like, "Hey, can I call you when I get off?"